Okay. Hey guys, Happysplasher here. Good morning. It is 9/29/2021. Right now we're going to do some League and then we'll do some Dark Tower. So let's get right into it. All right, so let me switch out our Warlord first so we can go back to our League stuff. Currently have the Pirate for Gold Mine, so that's why we have that for now. Just close that out. All right, switching back to Geisha. Oops, got these chests over here. They gotta open them up first. Forgot about those this morning. All right. Yeah, currently we're in the world event right now, so that is why you're seeing the extra runes coming out. So I just gotta clear those out. We're gonna hold off on opening this legendary chest over here until the next world event. Right now we are currently done with the world event on this account, so that is why we are okay for now. Just getting some more runes so we can get some more chests, some extra stuff, so why not? Right, we got 7 battles to go, and yeah, let's try and get through this as quickly as we can. Probably gonna have to skip this one. Yep. All right. Yeah, we're gonna be skipping anybody with high health as we normally do, just because right now the what do you call them? The league ranking doesn't really matter as long as we can still stay within our League 1 here. We're currently in 407th place. Apparently, I thought it dipped down to 300 max, but apparently it goes even further than that. So yeah, another high health warlord over here. I'd say the points only matter if we're trying to get above into Grandmaster, which in order for us to do that, we'd have to get to the top 50. And well, like I said, there's a big range of positions in League 1, so that is why we are running into so many high warlords. Probably skip this one too, even though it's kind of close. Wow. I'm not sure if it was because of the recent updates, because of the event, or just in general, but we are just running into so many large opponents. And they're all Ogre too, which is no fun. Okay. We can find one in the next couple of minutes here. Nope. Again, it's still close. Probably could have gone against that Geisha over there, but just anticipating the same type of problems. That league is such a killer right now. It's just getting worse and worse. I started with like 1100, and there's no consistency in this too. Technically, I should be falling to like, well, we've already been at 407. Okay, so now we have something like this. All right, we'll just start with our summon first. We'll summon our unit here. This unit here is extra attack. We'll place it on the attack rune over here, get some extra boost. And then we will be threatening lethal next turn because of the unit here with the high attack. If they end up blocking both these lanes somehow, but should be good. Okay, I'll switch it up. We're gonna summon our Yoster over here. This Yoster will deal some damage at the beginning of the next turn. We can't go for lethal now because of this unit here. As soon as we summon any unit comes into play for us, it will summon Metal Shield to their warlord, so that is why we have to wait at least one more turn. Alright, so we win their units, we'll do our destruction skill, and then we are good here for lethal. Okay. And hopefully we can find some more easy opponents going forward. Okay, this is usually a good sign. I say that because when people are using Son of Woods at League 1, they're usually not going to be strong opponents. Yeah, you see we surrendered, what, 10 battles? And then just by winning that one battle alone, we're already at 275. Right, so we'll do our summon first, and we will continue with our range unit over here. We're going to ignore this unit for now, even though it does give plus health to their units. Rather just go for damage to the Warlord, and then we'll contend with their units if we have to. But for now, we can just ignore that. Okay, that's fine. Summon our Dominus over here. It has, before attack, gets extra attack, and we'll get some health whenever it destroys a unit. So currently we are threatening lethal with our extra attack unit over here, and then the unit here with the high attack. This unit also deals damage at the beginning of the turn, so that will allow us to mark units for destruction. Don't have to do this at this point, so we'll just skip the turn. And there you go. Okay, probably gonna have to skip this one here. Yeah, I guess we can actually do this one. So low health Ogre. Got the silence, got the stones with the heal and the heal. They also have a pet here that gives plus attack to their units, and also plus attack whenever a ranged unit destroys something on their side. We'll start with our building down here. The reason why is because we're going to start up with a base, just to open up the lanes, and then we'll have our attackers for later. Okay, they're doing their heal. Did they do anything else? That was so weird. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Alright. Okay, so they summon this unit here, deals extra damage to nature units when they attack, so that's why our buildings are gone. Also has this building over here that deals damage whenever a hero dies, and then also plus attack to their units. We'll start with our... We'll summon our Yoster behind the building for some protection, and then we'll also silence this unit here with the silence, so that no more extra damage to nature units. Also be able to deal some damage to units at the beginning of the turn. Okay, not bad. We'll summon our scrap over here. This scrap will deal damage behind the target, as you can see here. So that's why we're able to destroy this unit here. And then after, we'll have the building damage, deal damage over here. So that's good. Draw the silence. So our units are now also silenced. Don't have to worry about that. But our other units, our other heroes will be open now. So that's good. Damage over there, damage over there. Let's do some calculations. All right, so we'll do our summon. Okay, and this is actually, let's see, 108, 26, 64, and I know this deals... Okay, so we're off by 1 damage. Wow. All right, so in this case, we'll summon our Blair behind these units over here. Blair will set the ranged units health to 5. And then at the end of the turn, we have our damage over here, which will allow us to destroy this unit here. So right now it's all right. We have to contend with a couple more units. I got this one here with the block and the extra attack runes over here. Probably going to go damage. Gotta do the math. So it's plus 37 for every. So that's 200. Then the block over here is 40. All right, I guess we'll be summoning this one over here. Get the attack boost. So that's good. Also giving our unit special shield before they go and play. They summon their stones now. So we just got to get through these. Probably going to be summoning either this Grace of Rockfleet or the Madam Agony over here. Combat. See if we can do anything else here. Is it damage over there? Okay. Okay, we're going to change this up. We're going to be summoning our Dominus. Dominus over here. Probably break through at least one of these stones. Don't mind giving them some health, so that way we ourselves can get health. Just got a block over here. And I think this one has extra... Oh, great. So, okay, this one's actually going to go through. Wow, I did not expect the Dead Lord coming out over here, so that was unfortunate. All right, well, let's keep going. Gonna skip this one here too. Yeah. Worst part of both these Ogre battles is I know for sure that they're going to take a very long time anyways, just because of all the healing and all this, the silence and the stalling. So I'd rather just go through quickly against these guys. All right, so we'll do our summons first, and then we'll summon our Grace of Rockfleet over here. Grace of Rockfleet will deal some extra damage to random units, and that'll allow us to clear out these buildings. Also give our Arch Vampire here an attack boost. That's good. Alright, so they did their damage pentagrams. Yeah, it's looking like the, what do you call it, the hero skills are they're happening twice. Very weird. Alright, so we got this unit here that deals damage whenever we attack their warlord, 116. So potentially either one of these could be destroyed. We'll summon our Yaozu over here. So we'll take some damage to our units, but fortunately it wasn't this Grace of Rockfleet. So we can now actually have 2 attackers. And then by summoning the Yaozu will allow us to set up for a board wipe next turn with the damage at the beginning. Alright, so we'll do our destruction, summon our extra attack unit over here, and should be good. Just wanted to summon on the attack rune, so that way we can guarantee that. Okay, got 4 more. It could be okay. Alright. Nope. Gonna put like a skip counter, see how many battles I actually end up skipping versus how many I actually do. Oh boy. Alright. Okay. Another decent battle to go through. Great. Okay. So they're starting first. They got a pet over here that gives plus health a little bit. They also have the spikes, silence, and the plus health to nature, or plus attack to nature. Okay. Let's see what their floss is doing here. So poison damage, have these plant summons. Those plant summons will give another plant, and then some plus health. We'll start with our summon, and then we'll also continue with our Yaozu over here. This Yaozu will silence these male units, as you can see here with this symbol here. So no more of the extra skills. And then allow us to get some plus health to our units as well at the end of the turn. And yeah, we're just going to open up the lanes. Same thing as before. Okay, not too bad. We'll summon our Madam Agony, actually. Can we actually go for lethal now? We're pretty close. All right, we'll summon our summoner scrap over here. Get the attack, some attack steal. And yeah, we're pretty close to lethal now. I guess we could have summoned our Madam Agony to actually transform both of these units, but that's fine. I don't anticipate taking 700 damage on this line here. So we are threatening lethal on 2 of these lanes, and so that's good because then they'll be forced to block. Okay, they gained a little bit of health because they have this King Taurus that gives plus health whenever they attack our warlord on the field. Do our destruction, and we should be good here. This is the main reason why I like using Geisha or Spider Queen for league battles, because you could potentially end games very quickly as opposed to using any other warlord, which you'll have to contend with their skills. All right, cool. So another one over here. We'll do our summon. We'll summon our Dominus actually on top here. Stop. I'm trying to get it on the top cell here. All right. So with the Dominus and the extra attack and the adjacent damage over here allows us to get rid of these buildings. The plus health happens after the kills, and then it opens up this lane here for the Arch Vampire to attack. Okay, I'll summon our Yaozu over here, silence this unit, so no more flight, and then no more extra reborn to one of their units. And we are threatening lethal again with the extra attack unit and the Yaozu over here. For those who are tuning in right now, we're currently doing some league battles, and we'll get into Dark Tower shortly. So we don't have to do anything at this point, especially since this unit doesn't have a death trigger, so we'll just skip the turn, attack, And there you go. Okay, got 2 more. Maybe. Yeah, let's skip. I really hate going through League and seeing all these Ogre battles. People use it as a default skin in order to defend. Apparently, so if you leave your Warlord, what do you call? So in other words, when you sign out and then before you sign out, you can set up your Warlord to use as a defender. Ogre tends to be the better one, if anything, but it just makes for really annoying battles later on. Okay, well, we're facing somebody different, so let's try that. We got this Jimmy Rocker Boy with the block runes, got the Rocker Boys here with the splash, and then setting the enemy health of our units to 1. They start with their block runes first. They also have a pet here that gives plus health whenever one of their units attacks. It deals extra damage for a male unit, destroying something on their side, and then plus attacks over here. Okay, let's see what makes the most sense. We'll start with our Grace of Rock Fleet behind this building here. Deal some damage to the Warlord, also deal some random damage, destroying these buildings, which is exactly what we want. And wounding this Shaolin over here, which has a death trigger, and then also plus attack to their units. Next turn, depending upon the board state, we'll either summon the Madam Agony to transform this unit, so no more death triggers, or we'll summon a building to block for damage and potentially set up for lethal in the next couple turns. Okay, let's start with our summon, and then we'll summon our Madam Agony behind all these buildings, or all these units rather. We'll target the building, destroying that, so no more extra damage to us, and then no more extra attack boost over there. Tinker still has their skills. Hopefully this doesn't become a big issue. If our Madam Agony is still alive for next turn, we'll be able to wound their units. You can see here, start of turn, and then go for a board wipe. Would it make sense here? I think it's fine. All right, we'll do our destruction over there. The sword I just saw means that this unit is powered up, so now it actually has 7 extra attacks because 7 heroes were destroyed, so that's good. Okay, so I know that they still have their Rocker Boys with their splash, so we actually want to avoid summoning units close to each other if we can. Summon our... What makes most sense? We're going to go on defense for now, actually, because we still need to avoid those Rocker Boys. So we'll summon our building here with the high health. There's no way we could have gone for lethal anyways, because we can only deal an extra 200. So we can potentially let our Grace of Rock Fleet do it, but nope, not the case. Okay, let's see here. Okay, not on the block room, so that's good. We'll have combat, destroy that. There. Again, we really want to avoid having our units close to each other. So we'll do that. We'll summon our Yoster over here. Get rid of this unit. Gotta burn some damage because can't really deal enough to destroy that. Alright, so they summon their Rocker Boys with the splash, as mentioned before. Okay, right. Okay, we got our damage at the beginning, so that's cool. Oops, alright. Just want to see how much, okay, so they have 135. We'll summon our Dominus over here. That way we can get some health back. Oh, in this case, we are not able to because they did land on a block rune, which is unfortunate. I guess that would have happened either way. Could have actually summoned our, our Sheer Shao over here with the attack boost, but this is fine. All right, so trying to play around the splash units ended up working out for us. That's good. Got one more. And this might be good too. Okay, yeah, this is definitely good. The reason why is because we saw the Ogre here with a different set of clothing on their skin, if you will. So because of that, we knew that it was a lower health Ogre. So we started with our scrap, summoning on the attack rune, get some plus attack for the extra attack. And, well, let's see what's going on here. So they got their heal, some extra damage with the prior pet. with the plus attack. Also the extra damage whenever a melee unit dies on our side. We'll summon our, well, we'll do our summons, and then we'll also summon our, this isn't too bad. Now we can do it the other way. We'll summon our Yaozu over here, help us set up for a board wipe. Okay, so we got this unit here. They summon the Life Palace, which allowed them to heal. And then also here, whenever it attacks, it silences our unit. So that's why we have our scrap over here. Okay, let's see. Could do that, could do that. All right, so we'll do our destruction. Open this up. We'll then also summon our... We'll summon our Geisha, actually. We'll get an attack boost for every wounded unit on the field. And there we go. Originally, I was going to summon the Gregfroggy, but there are no units on the board to destroy after the board wipe, so that is why we went for the higher attack unit, which allowed us to go for lethal. Okay, so that was League. Didn't take too long, roughly like 20-ish minutes or so. Okay, we are now going to clean this stuff here. We're now going to go to League. League. We're going to go to Dark Tower now. So we have been experimenting with skins. We did the Geisha, which we normally do, and that was doing okay. We switched up to Pirate. Pirate was doing terrible. And now we're gonna switch to Ogre. See what that's gonna do for us. Okay, so we have 2 attempts here. We have about 4 days to do it, and we have 11 wins to go. Or right, 5.5. Yeah, 5.5. Each half star is 1 win, so that's why we're 11. Currently have epics on the line, and if we do end up getting some victories, we'll be getting some more runes for the world event. So yeah, let's go. Okay, sure. All right. Well, we're facing somebody with higher health than us. Got the block runes, got the rocker boys with the splash. They got the extra pets over here with the extra mail damage. Okay. Not anticipating good things, especially since we are starting with a pretty big disadvantage. But we'll do what we can. All right, so we will start with our heal. And we will... What's going to make... I haven't played Ogre in such a long time, so this is going to be so weird. Could do for poison. Need to... Okay. So what would make more sense? We go block or attack? I know this says poison damage here. I don't know if it'll actually be enough in order to destroy that. It says adjacent enemies, so... Potentially we could go down here? Yeah, we'll try it. Sure, why not? All right, so we'll summon this unit here. It has high health. Also deals poison damage at the end to adjacent units, which in this case is not this one. I guess we'd have to summon it over here, so that's why. Okay, not a big deal. We do have our heal as our first skill, and then the second one is silence, which will happen. Well, I guess it'll happen next turn. So hold off from there. Combo over there. Stall for damage. We'll summon our building over here on the second row so that we can have a blocker. Get rid of some stuff. We're going to take some more damage, but we are still healing. I guess we want to focus more with our melee units to actually get some health back to our warlord. All right, and this is actually a good time for us to silence anyways, because this unit gets an attack boost for every wounded. Then also when it dies, it says 2 of our health, units health to 1. So we'll do our silence. They've also been healing too, so that's kind of unfortunate. We'll summon our unit here with the high health, and we'll place it on the attack rune so we get some damage. All right, so we're stalling for a little bit. Okay, they summon the rocker boys with the splash, large amounts of splash, and some are also on the block rune, so we'll need to deal damage to get around that. Either by this poison damage over here or some combat over here. Lovely. All right. Let's see. So on the block runes, won't be enough to destroy that. We'll have it over there. Amazing. So we use our silence the first turn. We end up getting nuked. All right. We'll summon our... Oh, we'll summon our mushroom, I guess. We block over there. Some damage over there. Wow, so it won't even be enough to destroy them. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, well, we'll summon our Spore Loath over here. We're taking damage for every time we attack their Warlord. Combat, combat, combat. Terrible, absolutely terrible. Ugh. Couldn't even get to turn 3. All right, so we'll try that again. Really not used to using Ogre anyways, but we'll see what we can do. We got one more. Hopefully this one won't be as tough. Especially like we said before, they did start first and they do have better units than us. Okay, so they start with heal. That's fine. If that's the case, we can actually we'll stick more towards destroying their units and then just let them fizzle out on the heal. We can take some damage, so that's fine. Got this unit here with the block. Okay, sure. We'll summon our Santa. The Santa, when it attacks, it will transform this unit into a box, so no more of their stats. We'll place it behind here, so that way we can actually put some units here to block. And I'm probably just going to be going back and forth against their particular units for now. This unit here just has high health. I guess we could also go high health as well. But we will need to get rid of their units eventually. So because we don't have any destruction skills, we're going to have to hold off on there. We'll do our heal now, so that way we can actually get some health. Here. So what makes more sense? We'd rather just keep our units alive or not. So combat, we'll destroy that combat. We'll end up losing 1. Yeah, sure. All right, so we'll summon our unit here. Let's get rid of the box. It'll open up some lanes. This unit has Flight and Mental Shield, so we'll actually force them to go on the attack. Rather, the other option could have been to summon our unit here to block for some damage, but this is okay. All right, so given that, we're going to continue on. We'll summon our unit here with the flight, with the extra attack. How about over there? Just thinking what makes more sense in terms of actual damage. We'll summon this close. Yeah, we'll summon a ranged unit over here. Why not? Okay, so we're just opening up the lanes right now. We have our building that is giving negative attack to their units, so that's cool. All right, they did the silence. All right, so that's actually good for us because now we don't have to worry about our own units being silenced. And oof, okay, that is not what we want to see. So this unit here, whenever it attacks, it will summon an extra copy of itself. It also does splash damage. And then also has flight as well, so a little bit of defense. All right. With that being the case, we will combat over there, just thinking what makes the most sense. So we have that, extra copies, bleeding, freezing. We'll do our silence now. So at least we don't have to contend with the extra copies. Combat over there, combat over there. Yeah, that's not too bad. All right, so we'll summon our old god over here. We'll get some health back off of our melee kill. Whenever this unit is attacked, it will actually freeze range units for turn. So assuming they don't summon something really big to block over here, we can actually stop these for the turn being. All right, you can see there, so that's good. All right, so we do have our stones as an option. Only problem here is that none of these are not flight units, but range units, so we won't be able to actually block. So we'll summon our unit here with the high health, break through at least one of the stones, so that way we can actually get through these units. Because we don't have any destruction skills and we don't have any offensive summons. So we're just going for stats right now. Okay, hey, we got some options over here, so that's cool. We have our Goliath over here that can deal damage whenever we summon a unit. We also have this Madam Dark, which can also give plus health to our units. See, we have combat over there, Got this unit over here. Probably going to have to get rid of this Freddy because of the extra damage, and it also keeps coming back, which is not good. So let's see. Combat. Yeah, this is all right. All right, we'll summon it over here to get rid of the Freddy. Get some health back off the kill. And we don't mind having the Freddy actually coming back, especially so when the Freddy does come back, so our unit will take damage whenever it attacks. The Freddy will come back. It will deal damage to all units that aren't chaos. Okay, that's not good. Our old god is now destroyed. I guess we could have summoned our reborn unit instead, but what are you gonna do? All right, so we got combat over there, combat over there. Summon this unit over here. This unit has a death trigger, so it deals damage to a female unit on their side, which in this case is one of these three over here. It also gets an attack boost for every unit around, and has decent health. So we'll go with that. Okay, not quite what we wanted to see. They got this unit here that gives an extra summon whenever a unit that dies on our side that is not a chaos or a building. We will, let's see, so over there. Still gonna hold off on our stones. We actually do want to have at least more of these spots open. And let's see, so we have combat over there, combat over there. Sure, okay, we're gonna summon our Marquis de Sade. This Marquis de Sade deals poison damage to their units whenever they attack. And we're placing it behind this unit with the high health so that we can get some protection for it. Next turn, we got some options. We can either go for our stones. If these are opened up, we can summon our Shaolin to give these an attack boost, or we can summon our poison unit over here. And they ended up summoning another Freddy instead. So, yeah, great. So we're now dealing with a ton of extra damage that's going to occur. All right, so we have combat over there, combat over there. All right, so they are poisoned, so that's good. We can still hold off for one more turn. Especially since the Freddy is actually going to come out next turn. Well, let's see, we have combat over there. This is fine. We'll summon our... Actually, let me take a look. So 93, actually, so... Yeah, this is fine. All right, we'll summon our lady, our melee over here. It does poison damage to 2 of their units at the end of the turn. Also deals extra damage to their warlord for every time poison does trigger. So that is why we're taking some damage over there, so that's cool. Okay, we know that this one is marked for... Oh, which one is marked for another Freddy? Is it this one? Oh, it's this one. All right. All right, so we got rid of that summon, so that's good. Okay, now we're going to do our stones to block. And even better, it does end up blocking for our melee units, so it won't trigger off that damage. We'll have our poison, deal that. And yeah, we have a little bit of protection over here. That's fine. We'll summon our ranged unit behind the stone. Deal some damage, deal some poison damage, that's fine. I guess we could have actually dealt the damage over and destroy this, but we already have enough poison damage happening because of the Marquis de Sade's poison as well. And we summon this unit because whenever this dies, it will actually transform one of their ranged wounded into a box. So that's good. Summon our melee unit over here on the attack rune. Deal some extra damage. Oof, what is this one here? It does, okay, it summons a puppet whenever an order unit appears on our side. But this is good. We have our flight, we have our melee, and we're actually back to full health. So that's good. And yeah, we're also threatening lethal with 2 of these lanes combined. All right, just do some math, just do some sudden death. We'll summon our... Yeah, we'll summon this over here. The reason why is because this unit actually gives negative attack to order units whenever we attack. So we're allowing this one to attack first, and then not worry about their negative attack. All right, so we actually got a victory with Ogre. Not really the cleanest of battles, and also a lot of stall, but yeah, I guess that's part of the strategy. Okay, all right, well, let's keep going. Now, for those who are tuning in right now, we're currently doing some Dark Tower and using Ogre, trying to experiment, see we can get through with a better, either a better skin or a different skin. Okay, so they're going first. They already have higher health than us too, so that's no good. Silence the heal. Got the Gleedy Pet over here, so they will be getting some health back. Lovely. All right, so already starting with this Tengu here that will give negative attack to our units when they first come into play. Start with our heal. And what's going to make the most sense? Could do that, could do that. poison. Sure, we will summon our TNT. This TNT will summon instant kill runes at the end of the turn, so that'll allow us to block out some of their cells. And they're not going to be silenced at least for probably 2 more turns, so we'll try and get as much advantage as we can over here. We'll be saving our silence for the Tengu pretty much. But instead, you see there, good RNG. Summons this unit that destroys, deals pretty much lethal damage to a random chaos unit, which in this case could have been the building, but instead it was our unit. So that was annoying. Let's see here. Got combat over there, combat over there. Got both of these units that can actually freeze a unit for the turn. Just gonna summon the unit with the higher health. And yeah, sure. I want to avoid using the spikes. It's not because this is going to be attacking anyways. Okay, so next turn we're most likely going to silence because we can't let this Tengu slow down our tempo. And okay, got that over there. Landed on death rune, so that's cool. We'll do our silence now. Get rid of this. Also get rid of the skill for this unit here. So no splash. We have this building here that actually deals gives mental shield to their units at the end, and because of the one-off on the attack, we actually need to summon a unit that can attack to destroy this. Good combat over there. Could do that. Seeing if it makes any other sense, because we need to actually destroy their units now. Rather not use the dust, simply because we're probably going to lose this battle, but all right, so we'll summon our unit with the attack. Probably just get, yeah. No, I don't want to use our splash rune because it's going to be wasted. Yeah, all right, so we're going to be taking some combat over here. Silenced up. This is actually good because these units are not good right now. So combat over here, combat over here. Probably go Marquis to get their units poisoned. Okay, we're pretty low on health right now, so that's not good. Can't destroy this in combat. We got this extra damage over here for units around. There's there. 104. We're just doing some math, seeing if we can actually either block or get through. So even if we do have our Rotters to go on and play, we'll actually still end up taking a lot of damage. See if we can actually block for another turn. Sure. All right. So we'll summon our building over here, or not our summon our Necrolich with the Rotters. Hopefully get some decent positioning. So let's see. The splash will actually destroy all of these here, and then also deal damage over here. And we're probably going to lose our Necrolich over here. Gross. All right, well, summon our stones. Can't really get rid of the Strick over here. This is the main weakness of using Ogre, is because once you use your silence, if you don't have control of the board, you're pretty much toast. And so, let's see, we have pretty low attack ranged units over here. They'll still be able to combat. Yeah, okay. So we're toast here. So that was not fun. They started first, they had their Tengu, and they also had the Strict to help wipe out their stuff. Even if we had our blockers, still couldn't do anything about that. Okay, well, that was Dark Tower. We'll check back in another day or so to get some more temps and go for some more battles. All right, so just a quick recap of today's stream. So we did some League, probably ended up surrendering through a lot of battles. I would say at least probably 20. And you saw the, the standings were very inconsistent. But once we win a couple battles, we go back up to whatever status we're looking for. Oops. All right, so we did some League. We also did some Dark Tower as well. We only got one win trying out with the Ogre. And as you saw in the previous battle, our Ogre doesn't allow us to get rid of units that are threats on the field once they occur. So the one-time silence would help if we have other units to actually support, but we did not. So that is why that is the case. I'm probably going to switch back to the Geisha for now for our Dark Tower, and then we'll go from there. For tomorrow's stream, we're going to do some Divine Arena because that will be open again. So we'll check back in on that. And then we'll also do some Dark Tower again, since we'll have some more temps ready and go from there. So yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, or concerns, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The content and streaming schedule is right up there, so check it out. Please like and follow on Twitch for the live stream, and then like and subscribe on YouTube. Like I said, we're going to have some Divine Arena. Dark Tower is going to be back, so we'll keep on going with that. The world event is about to end tomorrow, so we'll just do like a quick, quick review of that. And then also we'll have some world events happening this Friday. Will be Wish Shop. Next week after that will be, so we're just going through together. So Wish Shop this Friday, another world event for some units the Friday after that, and then High Growth will occur. So that'll be something to look forward to. So yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. I appreciate everyone you guys supporting the channel. And yeah, this is Happysplasher signing off.